We are back from Seattle and we have a
Oh,
fair amount of things to share with
I still
you.
have 6 boxes over there. Hold on.
Oh, oh. Alrighty. Yeah, so it's going to be a long one today. And we hope that you sit and enjoy. And as you can see, we have Precision Glue Press right up here on top. And that is because we have a reorder, restock of the Precision Glue Press, the regular size Misties, and bar magnets that have been out of stock for quite a while with them. And so those are all back in stock with us now. So we have called everyone who left a special order. And then we have an order in from Picket Fence Studios. Um, so this is their paper glaze sampler set that is it's got the gold, kind of a frosty white and silver. So that is if you are interested in those paper glazes and using with your stencils and all that. I know Carmen is a big stencil fan. Oh, Sam is making me move things around. Um, and then we got some of their shaker mixes in. So I do not see comments up, so I'm sure Sam is going to fix that for me. This one here is called Catitude. So there must be little kitty cats in here. They don't look like kitty cats. Oh, they're fish. They're goldfish. So that is, woo, shaker mix. And then this one is called Wonderland, but it's more like scraps of love colors with the red, teals, blacks, and yellows. And then we have Easter time. So this one has got sequins mix with, let me see if there's any little cute little icons in there. There are some little peep chicks in there. And then let's show you some of their fun dies and stamps. So this is a notebook grid, and then it has an alphabet um, and numbers. Kind of reminds me of my grandmother in back in the day had one of those little phone where she would put everybody's phone numbers in it, and it would slide the little slidey down and push the button to the alphabet, and it would hold it up. And I'm like, any of you in my age range may remember those. Um, I always had fun playing with it. And then this one is a torn notebook page. So it is a solid stamp. So you are going to ink that up with whatever color page you would like. And how fun is that? And then this does not work with it, but it is a really fun torn edge page. Looks like you've torn it out of a book. So that is super cool. This one here is called Postage Around the World. So there's just a little postage border set. Love that too. Um, this one is kind of like a cloud cover plate with, the like you're looking through the clouds. And then it has some very fun little words here. It has have a nice day, and then it has niece, cousin, and nephew, which are not always easy to find words on your dies. And so uh, niece is spelled wrong on the packaging, but it is spelled correctly as the die. So they did catch their mistake. Then we have the dainty cup die. No design on the back, but look at how cute that is. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. And then we have this one. We are all a little mad here. So we have this really cute little girl, which is supposed to be Alice. And then we do have the coordinating die for that one. Super adorable. And then Sam loves these sets. One, they're a fabulous price point of only, you get 3 cover plates and it's less than $50. But on top of that, you have like nesting deckled edge dies here. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nested dies there. And then you have this one does like a brick where you could ink it, and then using your like embossing mat in your die cut machine, and it would give you that impression of the bricks. This one has got stripes, and then this one does like a brick wall, kind of like a stone, more of a stone wall. So for less than $50, you have a lot of options in this. This is a great little bundle. And this one here is their version of the postage stamp cover plate with postmarks and all of the fun little extra bits there. This was another one that's a really great starter set. Yes, you have some very, and then this one here is beyond the basics. So we've got like a cover plate. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nesting dies. So from A2 and then the layers. And then they have these cover plates that fit in there. So you have a like a quilted heart, you have an argyle plaid looking design here, and then a honeycomb hexagon plate. So these are super fun and lots of possibilities here. They do have, so you can kind of see better on the back side there. So then it's only it's less than $45 for, that's a lot of dies and a lot of metal. Then I'm going to share with you, these are little mini albums. They're 4x4s. They are super quick projects. I made one at Halloween from Paige Evans. So I think the sample, it might have sold already. It was over in our sample sale. Super fun, quick album to make. And I know it doesn't have, like 4x4 is not like a lot of real estate, but if you have the small like Instagram type pictures or Instax pictures, it's perfect for that. And they are super fun to make. I always love doing a mini album. I'm going to share with you some waffle flower, but this is only because these are ones we have more than one of. Because this collection was released while we were gone and is super popular. So this one here does like little mini postage seals, wax seals. And then they have some other little icons that you can stamp into them. This one is a stencil that does the letters, and I want to say that it works with the cover plate that we don't have anymore. And then we have some butterflies silhouettes, and this one is a great little set with a happy birthday, congratulations, sending hugs, get well soon, miss you, just a note, thank you, hello friends, celebrate, and in love and sympathy. So this is a great everyday little set for your card making. Postage collage mini dies and seals, and I'm pretty sure that those little seals will work with this stamp set. Yes, they will. So that would be a great little add-on there. Bows are super popular right now. So hello everyone. Lots of bows there. And then this one does like a envelope looking. It does not do an envelope, but it makes it look like your card is an envelope. And it does have the little score cut and all the fun. They have wonderful samples on their website. So that's kind of where we usually pull that up. And then this is a postage collage for A7. So this is for 5x7. So this is also was new for them. Next up, we have a random Mr. and Mrs. die from Tonic Studios. And remember, if you like anything, comment and we will pull it for you. We do have a crop tomorrow night, so we are open late until, I can't, my pile is like slippering away from me. Okay, this is Cartabella, or Ciao Bella. This one we got direct from Ciao Bella, so you might just be seeing these coming into other stores. Ours did arrive while we were gone. So these are their sticker sheets. They are 5 set of 5 uncut transparent stickers. So the PET stickers, basically. And you will get 5 sheets in there. Look at how pretty those are. Just gorgeous. And then this one goes with their, I want to say blessing line. Yep, this goes with their blessings line. So those are super fun. And this one goes with their, what is this line called? It is Celestial. So you get 5 stickers in there. You get to fussy cut them, but they are clear. So if you don't fussy cut, great. It doesn't matter. They'll blend right into your page. And then we have, this is a rice paper, and you have a set of 4 in there. So you get these 4 designs. But look at how beautiful those are. It's a nice big design. Rice paper is great for using for Mod Podge and covering your package, covering boxes and all of that fun. This one here is from the Cabinet of Curiosities. Someone had called earlier today to see if we had the book, their junk journal book. They were not available for us to order until after they shipped this.
That one was released before. It's out of stock right now.
It's out of stock.
That one, the cabinet.
Okay. One of them was, they didn't release the books until after. Was it Celestial?
They have 3 new books that we haven't ordered yet.
We have. All right, there we go. Sam says there's 3 more books that are coming, and we just haven't been able to get our hands on them yet. This one is their creative pad. So this is A4, so it is 8 1/4 by 11 1/2. So just a little bit different than 8 1/2 by 11, but it has a bunch of fun little fussy cut pieces in there. Great for adding to cards and new projects. Then this one is the creative pad for Cabinet of Curiosities. This is a really fun line. It reminds me of Tim Holtz. So super fun. And then we have, this one is their 8x8 pad for the Cabinet of Curiosities. And then the Celestial pad. So sorry that these are all mixed up, but that's the way they were handed to me. So these are pearl copper sheets and gold sheets. So they are actually printed on gold paper. So super fun. And this one is printed on pearl copper. So I don't think you can probably see it all that great on camera, but they are gorgeous. They have a shiny texture to them, and so highly recommend coming in and checking those out. Then we have some new tissue papers. So we have 6 sheets of tissue paper. So you get those 6 designs in here. This one is My Secret Garden. And then this one is A Journey of Love. And this one is Storybook. So it's all the black and white text pages. And this one is called French Blue. And then this is also tissue paper, but these are the large sheets. So this one is Gentleman Words. This one is called Mille Fleurs. This one is gorgeous. Beautiful colors. And that's Hill Garden. Another one that is really pretty is called Art Gallery. These are great for if you're making your own books and to put on your covers, to wrap your covers with. Antique Handwritten Letter. So fun. This one is Aesthetic. And so I think we have too. I think we've had that one before. And News is just a bunch of text. Hello, hello, everyone. This one is called Botany. Look at how fun that is. This would be really fun to use some Neo crayons on to color it.
Those are next door.
Bohemian.
Yet, but they're next door.
Do you have your microphone on?
No.
Then they can't hear you.
I know.
Bohemian Flowers. Sam's like, oh, the Neo crayons are next doors. So we'll have those for you very soon. Next week we'll show you next week. This one is called A Scent of Flowers. So there again, super pretty flowers. And this one is Liberty.
Random paper.
And then we have Handwritten Page and Symphony of Elegance. Vintage Music Sheet. Some of these we've had before. We just sold out really quick, so that's when we reordered. When we did a new order with Ciao Bella, we reordered them back in. This one is Queen Alexandra. This one is gorgeous. And then we have the 12 by 12s. So this one is the Cabinet of Curiosities. This is the double-sided papers, and this is double-sided papers also, but these are the like coordinating. I don't know if you can see. So it's got the patterns here. So some of them, one of them has more of smaller patterns, one of them's larger patterns, but they are a mix and match and so much fun. Sam is making a ton of noise over there, so you don't. Hopefully you don't hear too much of her crumpling up papers. And then we have Celestial, and then we have that in both the 12 by 12 double-sided and 12 and 8-pack. So they are different. So if you are working on a project, you may need both. They do coordinate though. And then last from Ciao Bella is Blessing Day, and this one is cute little angels, and so there's that. Then let's go to something totally opposite and that would be Doodlebug. So Doodlebug arrived while we were gone, and this is 6 by 8. That's new. Normally it was 6 by 6. So this is Butterfly Kisses. I forgot. So they have changed their 6 by 6 pad to a 6 by 8. All the better. Let's show you all the epoxies for this line. We've got the shape sprinkles and the flowers, the little bugs, the hearts, and butterflies. Then we have Doodle Pops. We've got the little toadstools, butterflies, the teacup full of flowers. It's just adorable. Sunshine. And then we have a shaker. So this one is a vase of flowers, and it's got the little, you see that little shake shake? And then we have the little frogs. Oh my goodness, there's more. We've got the little flower with the ladybug and rainbow. So cute. We did order in a few of their stickers that go like on water bottle. They're waterproof and dishwasher safe. You can put them on your laptop. I have mine on my Stanley. They kind of send it to us as a retailer gift when we place an order. And so I've been collecting these and putting them on my Stanley. Let's see. This one is called, it's a doodle cut. So this is a die set that does all the flowers. Look at how fun that is. And then we have a thinking of you, have a beautiful day, hello. So we have like all the little icons from this collection with a coordinating die. And looks like we got oh, look at those fun puffies. I love that their puffies are like organized. I don't know, to me this just makes it so much more appealing to purchase this package. Aesthetically pleasing, as Sam says. Just a note, hooray, love you. This one's got a lot of fun little words on it in the puppies words, puppy stickers. So then we have Chit Chat, which has all of the like words and a few little icons. Odds and Ends, which has 134 icons. And then Bits and Pieces, Butterfly Kisses. So this is 162, and they're all flowers and butterflies. So super adorable. Then we have two little shaker mixes. We have one here that has toadstools and frogs, and this one here that is all butterflies. So there's two little shaker mixes there that are flippin' adorable. Um, then let's start. This is their clear acetate, and probably can't really see it very well, but it has got butterflies, and they're all the match. I'm not going to put that in my bin yet because it's. Then we have their 3x4 cut aparts, so cute, with a very fun little floral background. We have plaid with their journaling cards. We have their green leafy background with this fun, a little bit bigger floral. And then we have the bugs with the toadstools, a peachy plaid. We have butterflies and stripes. And this one, I don't know if the camera does it justice, but it's pink, coral, yellow, teal, kind of a purple, coral, yellow, teal. It is like a rainbow. It's so pretty. And then the back side is like that orange and orange butterfly. We've got polka dots and the cut apart sheet here with the multis. We got your little text. You have your 4x4s and then 3x4s. So super cute. They're stripes, super fun with the little toads on the back or little frogs. Butterflies in pink, floral on pink. Of course, they can't go wrong with getting their little icon stickers. I know sometimes it looks like it's blank here, but that's actually die cut out. So it's a little cloud peeking with the sun peeking. Love the little teacup there. Essentials means that it is, you like it, but you don't want everything. This one will make a project or two for you with the papers. And then they've included some embellishments and alphabet and stickers in there. So you get 1, 2, 3, 6 pieces of paper, 2 sticker sheets, jewels, ribbon, and doodle pop. Then for those of you that love their shadow boxes, we have a new shadow box kit for you. Super cute. And they do not include a doodle pop in here, but I do know of a few customers that buy a doodle pop, like that we have the doodle pop of the rainbow, that they add to that for even more dimension. So that does work. We did buy the collection kits this time, so we have, if you need all of the papers, which most people do, and we also have their solids kit to go with that. So this was getting a little okay. And then from Stamperia, so we have their die cut pieces, and these are like a chipboard piece. There is no picture to show you exactly what's in here, but just looking at it, you can see there's a lot of fun. Then they have rub-ons. These are super fun. And we have their, this is new for us, is their washi pad. We had someone asked for this the other week for another collection, and we didn't even know they did this, but now we do. So we have ordered in a few. This has got 8 sheets of washi. You can cut them out and layer them like stickers, like the Ciao Bella books. Then we have their stamps that go with this. Super fun. Then we have, it looks like 3 different 8x8 packs. This one's the maxi pad with 22 single-sided. And then this one is their 10 double-sided sheets, mostly background selections. And then this is another 10, but this is their regular papers. No. And this is by Antonius. Antonius. Yeah, we've met him a few times. Then they have the 12x12 maxi pad. So these are single-sided. So you don't have to worry about which side you have to choose to use. You have both sides to use. Then there are three different washi tape, rice paper, decoupage paper. So super fun. Let's show you the 12 by 12. This one is the backgrounds, and this one is their double-sided pages. So depending on, they give you all the options for that, for paper there. And they did have a few that were individual sheets. So we got, this is really gorgeous. Very fall call. It's so
blue.
Yeah, it is.
Blue does,
This is more of a teal color. So I don't know. On our camera, it looks kind of more of a like a light blue. It's more teal. It's brighter than what it looks. So that's one. There's that one. Yeah, this looks very muted. This is very pretty though. Very, very pretty. And then we do have one of those cut apart sheets there. So a few of the papers that were available individually. All right, next up is, it looks like we're looking at Hero Arts. So this one is a letterpress or better press, letterpress and foil. And so you can kind of see the design. If you double it, you can make a mirrored image there. This one here is a leafy background. This one is super fun. This is fireworks, and you could do this in multiple different color foils and make a really fun design with that. This one is gorgeous also. This one is like a floral, what does they call this one? And it's also considered a debossing folder. This one is called Floral Border. So it has a flower in the middle, and then it has a little, the border. Isn't that pretty? This one here is called Floral Frame. There again, it has a butterfly here, and I believe you could use it either vertical or horizontal. And then this one is missing a piece. We showed this one on our live. This got a houndstooth stencil. Then it has a magnifying glass. And it does have the words in it. And then it does have this stamp set that coordinates. The evidence is clear. It's your birthday. So that is from Hero Arts release. These are all reorder.
Yeah, but we were out of them. So
the mini wax seals, this is all a reorder because we were out of them. We have the flower, the butterfly, the puffy heart, and the bow, all back in stock. So if you missed out on those the first time,
she's one of them on making some.
and then this is a really fun embossing folder. It is like a, what's it called? Field notes. So it is a bunch of greenery and it's, I don't know, I just find it to be really fun. Then we have the Lush Ferns. This is better press or foil. Field Notes Wildflowers. And then this one goes with the kites.
Oh, I don't think we showed it last time though.
I do.
Oh, we did?
Mm-hmm.
We were debating.
Field Notes Twine. This one we used on a make and take this week also. This one is super adorable. It does this little, like, looks like twine, but it's made out of paper. So,
a little easier to manipulate.
yes, it is. It's a really cute one. I want to say we showed this one too.
Just in case. I have a couple.
Let's see. So this one is called Scallop and Stitched. All right. This one is scalloped and stitched edged ovals. So these are more of a fat oval. I love the little bow. It is only 2 pieces. So you have the die that does the bow and then the little dots put in the center to make it tied. It does have a scallop, and then nested stitching and regular dies there. Then we have layered gladiolas. There's, again, if you love florals, these are not very difficult because they have really thought about the pieces, and it doesn't, you don't have a ton, you have work to do, but not that much work to do. These layered wildflowers are even easier. We have their stems, and then like the daisy has the center and the daisy. So that's 1, 2, 3 dies for the daisy. And then you have a poppy and a thistle, it looks like. So that's a really fun one there. Then lots of sending love your way and best wishes. So this one is a Better Press plate, and it looks like you have 2 colors, so registration and dies to cut it out. Pretty cool. This one has been a top favorite with our girls today. Lynn, who doesn't even have a Better Press, was already pulling us, and she goes, shh, she's going to buy one. And then this one is text. This is Lisa Horton's script, splatters. Then we have wishes with stamps to go with it. And it is all one stamp set and die cut it all at once. So that's pretty cool. And this is sending. Tons of with
This is double layer sending.
yes, and it looks like this one is
It just moved in shipping.
moved in shipping. It's all good. But you have sending in 3 layers, and then you have one single stamp to cut out everything. Die stamp. This one is from a couple weeks ago, but they finally received the bundle, which includes a stencil to go with that. So, and that is what it looks like when you do it in colors. Next up, we have, goes with a Simple Stories line. This one is their scallop journal. It goes with their, what is it, this vintage flower cart? Scallop journal cards. So you have your little circles that are scalloped. Then it has some very fun little flowers to add. Super cute. I love that. And then we have, oh, this is fun. So it's got a texture, like little mini pin dots texture, and then a stitched, and then you can do it with or without the pin dot. So it looks like you have 3 different borders, scallop borders you can do there. And if you cut it twice, it'll work for a 12 by 12 inch page. So if you're doing your scrapbooking. And then this is the flower cart, and I was like, oh, that looks really fiddly, until we turn it over and look that this is cut out of 1 and layered on top of here. Not so hard. The flowers are all 1 piece. So this flower set can layer on top of this one, this flower set on top of this one, and then they do have a few extras to dimension to do the layers on them, but it is not as difficult or as fiddly as I thought it was going to be. I would consider buying that but I'm not a fiddly die person. So next up is,
You should mention that these releases are.
So these releases are for April, May, and June.
That was April, yeah. So May and then June.
Yes, and because we went to the show, we get May and June's before anybody else. So if you didn't go to the show, you didn't get to order these. So you're getting first dibs on these. Okay, so this is a press plate that does like a starburst, and then, or sun, and then this is really fun. Have a classic happy birthday, Father's Day, anniversary, best wishes, and congrats. And you'll see why this is so fun, because look at these very cool cars and trucks. So we have the 50s.
Band names.
Yes, so this one is the muscle car. This one is a timeless truck, and this one is classic car. And there again, they really thought about it. It does some embossing detail, and it doesn't have super ton of different, like this is 1 piece here that will go on the grill of the truck. This here will, I'm not sure where it goes. But I'm pretty sure if I cut it, I'll figure it out. Same with the car. So they really were thinking when they did that. This one here is the speedometer. So then you can make it go from their ages, kind of like 55. 54 is right before. So isn't that fun? And there again, not a lot of die cut pieces to give you a lot of details. And then this is the stamp and die set that goes with it. So cruise and buy to say, and then they have the different strips, whether for your text, which has got your happy holidays. I am audibly delighted to call you my friend. Another year in the fast lane. So super cute. Next up is this one is Kyoshi Spring in Kyoto. Spring in Kyoto. So we have the little nesting dolls. Super fun. And the fan. It's super pretty.
Oh, it has a diagram in there too.
Oh, it does have some little clues in there for you to die cut. This one is got cherry blossoms and they're on little fans. This is super pretty too. This one bundle is with Better Press plate and stencil, so that you can then stencil the umbrellas. Isn't that fun? And then we do have it just as the Better Press. This one is their cherry blossoms Better Press. This one is the little dolls again. Look at how flippin' cute they are.
How much personality they have.
They all have personality. So, and then they do have coordinating dies to cut them out and the words. This one is Blossoms and Sentiments. So that's super fun. This one is a new Dina Wakley. Growing. So we did use this one in class. I think my samples are right here somewhere. This one is another one we used in class. This is from Dina Wakley. It is like interchanging circles here. Line circles is what it's called. I don't know that it shows very well on camera, but it is very fun. I don't think it shows at all myself. Then this one is lined corners. So it is a 3D embossing folder. You can see how it kind of like all the corners match up. This one is one of my favorites. It's a $10 die set. It has like a torn paper edge and then two different decals, torn edges. So I find that to be very versatile and very fun to use on cards and on journals. This one here is like a Post-it note, push pin notes. So it does have that little edged, I don't know. Yeah, you can see where it's like etched in there so that you know where to line that up so it looks like it's a curled piece of paper. This one here is their reel of color. So that is super cool. And then
What are those called? Viewfinders?
Viewfinders. Take note. So this one here is a Better Press plate of lines and has a, then you know what, this would work great with it. So it looks like it's torn out of a notebook. But it does have the little sayings on there too. So this one's super fun. I love that for journaling. This one is a grid plate and it is registration plate, which I don't understand, but I'm sure there's a reason.
This one's a registration plate. I don't know about this one.
It says it is. This one is a memo splatter. So if you want to do like splatters without having to really do the plus splatter, this is super cool.
Maybe because it's smaller than, I bet it's because it's smaller than a card front.
Oh, maybe so that you can line it up.
I bet it's because it's smaller than
And then this one is the Reel of Color Sentiments. So this would go with this one. So we have friends make make every view brighter. Your kindness brightens my world. Celebrate life in full color. So it is a all in one plate, and then die cut all the pieces. So that's kind of nice. That is always a fun. Then we have from Spellbinders, this is Rosie's Studio. This collection is super cute. This has got a 12 by 12 paper pack. It includes all of those designs there. And then they do have a 6 by 6 pad. I can kind of flip through so you can see what those designs are. This is a little bit smaller than the 12 by 12, of course, and it does have a little bit of gold foil every once in a while on some of the pages. So that's super cute. And then they have embellishments that go with it that have some of the gold foil too. So this one is their die cut ephemeras. It's kind of like an everyday look feel to it. And then this one is tags. And these are probably our favorite butterflies that they have done from Rosie Studio. They're dimensional and they're just super pretty. Okay. Next up is 49 and Market, and this is Rust and Rebs 2. So remember they had one, now they have two. So they will coordinate, but this one has more of a camping feel to it than the other one. So we've got their foundations binder. And then this is their rub-ons. And their laser cuts. Lots and lots of fun laser cuts in there. Then this one is their die cut elements. So this one has got words and dies and phone booths and doors and tools. So they're again super adorable. This is their chipboard words and frames. So you have a couple frames in there and all kinds of strong words to add to your projects. Then we have their 6 by 8. And you can kind of get a feel for that. Very masculine, very fun. So we do have their 12 by 12 collection kit. Denim. And then we do have their solids that coordinate. So.
The individual sheet of paper, that box
All right, so we did order some of the individual papers from this, but that box has been delayed in shipment, so it'll probably be here on Monday. We'll get it out by probably Tuesday-ish if you want individual sheets. In the meantime, I would say take the collection kits. All right. It is a better deal. And then next up is
our Vicky Bruton fan.
for our Vicky Bruton fan, which she is so lovely.
She's so nice.
The Flower Emporium. Yeah, we really had good chats with her.
We ran into her everywhere too.
We did, everywhere we went. This one is their Essentials binder. And then we have a couple of their little tote bags that have the epoxy dots in there.
So pretty.
And then for Vicky Bruton fans, this is a little different. Some people says there's more SKUs than they're used to, but I really don't think there are.
I think it's back to.
What do you think?
There's quite a few SKUs. It's more than the past couple collections.
This is true. But
there's more paper than normal.
Yes, so Vicky loves her paper, so we have a 12 by 12 collection kit and a pad for all of those pieces that didn't make it into the collection kit. So this one is their foiled die cut assortment. Look at how fun that is. And then we have the chipboard bits. Super fun. Journaling bits and ephemera bits. So there again, look at all of those little fun I call them junk bag bits because you can use those on any project. You can do a little tab here or there. You can add a little something behind something to add that layer. So
probably enough for 6 projects.
It's probably enough for multiple projects, yes. This is the Icon ephemera bits. There again, this is
There's so much in
217 die cut pieces. So there is plenty in here to make a lot. So, and then this one is their chipboard basics. So lots of basic pieces there. We have their 6x8. And then this one is their laser cut elements. So fun. You probably saw this.
Oh, you can put wrappers on flowers.
Yeah, these are the wrappers for the flowers. And there's little bows you can add on them. It's just super, very well thought out of, super adorable. Then this one is their rub-ons. And there are two of them. One of them is more of their backgrounds, and one is more icons, pictures. Though I really love this page. Yeah, I did that. So, two different of those. And then let's show you a couple of the papers.
The rest of them will be here Monday.
All right, and the rest of them will be here next week. So look at how fun that is. And then whoosh, what color? So super fun, super fun line. All right, so this one is they call it a starters pack, which basically if you're doing a 2-page layout, most of these and those will go coordinate.
No, these are the same as the year.
Yeah,
Should
the individual,
explain it.
the individual papers would come out of this package. Okay, this is a better deal if you like all of them, but they do mix and match to make a double page layout if you're doing layouts. So, and then they do
It's
have
only
those
with two
packs.
each, so like
One of each.
one of each. Yawn.
Don't start. Sam's yawning over here and making me yawn. And then this one is their 12 by 12 patterns. So this are more the all over patterns, the that you may be more used to. Though it is the nice heavy weight, you do get, I'm going to say 2 of each in here.
But they're different patterns.
They're
than-
different patterns that are not available in the other 12 by 12 package.
or individual sheets.
Or individual sheets. This is the only way you can get these patterns is in this. And it's not priced, but I want to say it was fairly reasonably priced. So, and then these are more of the solids for that line. So the staples. All right. And then we can show you that this is, and is this going to be a class kit of any sort or just an inspiration? All right, so this is just an inspiration. So it did use that 217 piece ephemera pack. I like that explanation there. It does look a little bit like a little yellow bicycle, which was super popular a few years back. I love them. Love their textured paper. So then it has the chipboard pieces in there along with, so.
And this is their, what's that called?
This is one of their foundations.
Foundation albums.
And we do have some more of those on order. We have them in
I
stock.
think we might have some in stock, but we have more on order also.
So
It's not completely decorated.
this is not completely decorated. It's just, it was started in. So this one is probably another little pocket.
Nope.
Just that's a pocket.
Mhm.
And then this one, it's a little waterfall, which I think you created with them.
Mhm.
Sam took this class. And then this flips out. So this will be here for you to take pictures and be inspired by.
Should probably finish it eventually.
You probably should. What's next?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh,
You made it to the end.
I made it to the end. I was like, are we done yet?
Only 49 minutes.
Oh, not so bad. Not so bad.
There will be more next week.
There will be a lot more next week because we did not get through all of the boxes that have arrived
Not
since.
even close.
I mean, we started placing orders on Sunday, and literally the first order that we placed on Sunday has arrived already.
Like this one.
No, the Quran
This is the
Diarsh.
second order.
This
That one
was
arrived too.
Yeah, this was our second order and it arrived. Majority of it has arrived also. So yeah, so I'm just telling you, they're like really on ball shipping and we're getting everything that we placed orders for pretty quickly. Though there's a few that will be later releases that, of course, will make the fun be spread out. We are open tomorrow evening until 9 o'clock. If you want to come hang out and shop with us, we do have um, I think our crop is full.
There's
One space, two.
two.
There are two spaces for our crop tomorrow. So if you want to join us, call us now. Um, so yeah, so that means all 20 spaces are filled.
No, we have 18. So there's more, but
Okay,
we don't have time to clear off tables, so we're gonna cap it at 20.
we're going to cap it at 20. So we have two spaces left. All right. So thank you all for hanging out with us. We certainly appreciate you. And we'll hopefully see you in the store sometime soon because there's lots of new stuff that's coming out. And
They rearranged the store we were gone too, so
yeah,
so
they
it's
did.
something new to see.
Yeah, they did send me pictures that I didn't post. So maybe I need to do that because I didn't post today. All right. So thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. And we'll see you soon.